Hey guys, the project for this chapter is going to be a little different. We're actually going to build a plugin for WordPress, which is obviously it's one of the top blog platforms or CMS, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is build a plugin slash widget, and it's going to basically be a contact form that we could put on the sidebar or wherever the template has positions for widgets. All right. So we're going to use PHP, obviously, because that's what WordPress is built with. But we're also going to use jQuery and Ajax to process the form. We'll ultimately use PHP to send the email, but we're going to make our posts and stuff through Ajax, through jQuery and Ajax. All right, so the first thing we want to do is install WordPress, and that's what we're going to do in this video. All right, if you want to learn more about building plugins and widgets, I'd suggest going to codex.wordpress.org/writing a plugin, and it has a lot of the steps that we'll be doing today, and also /widgets API if you want to learn more about building widgets. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and download WordPress from wordpress.org. The current version right now is 3.9.1. Alright, so we need to install this on our server. I'm using XAMPP, so what I want to do is create a database. So we're going to go to PHP MyAdmin. And databases, and basically we're just going to have a default WordPress installation, and then we're just going to add our plugin. I'm not going to go through and create articles or menu items or things like that, because that's not really what this course is. It's not a WordPress course. We do have WordPress courses available at eduonix.com if you want to check those out, but basically we're going to be focusing on building the PHP plugin. And I'm just going to call the site New Tech. Alright, I don't know why, I just thought of that. Basically, I guess it would be a site for a data company or PC repair or something like that. But that's just something I thought of. It doesn't really matter what the site is. What matters is the plugin. So we have an empty database called New Tech. Alright, so now I'm going to go to my htdocs folder, which is my server. And I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call that New Tech. And what we want to do is bring over our WordPress download. So you want to open the zip file, and then we're just going to grab everything that's in there and bring it over to the New Tech folder. Alright, so after we transfer everything over, what we want to do is open up this, where is it? WP config sample. But before we open it, we just got to change the name. So we just want to get rid of this -sample. So it should just be wp-config.php. Alright, and then we can open that up. And this is where we put our database parameters. Okay, so DB name is the first one. So we named it New Tech. DB user, in my case it's root, not toot, root. And then the password, put in my simple password here. And localhost is good. So this here, these keys and salts, just for added security, and you can make this absolutely anything, but there's actually a generator we can grab. We'll say WordPress key generator. Okay, so it's this api.wordpress.org/secret key 1.1 at this time /salt, and we can just grab all of this. And you don't need to do this, but it's just, I always do it, it's just added security. So we'll paste that in, so that's good. Down here, another security issue is the prefix. Hackers know that the default prefix is WP, so you may want to change that. I'm just going to leave it because we don't really need to do that, but if it's a production site, I'd suggest changing this. Alright, so I'm going to save that. Alright, now what we want to do is go to localhost / newtek, and this will take us through the installation process. Okay, site title, username, just say admin, password, okay, email, okay. If this is a production site, you most likely want to keep this checked to allow search engines to index the site. I'm going to uncheck it because this site's pretty much going to just be deleted after. And obviously it's not live. Okay, install WordPress. Okay, success. Now we can go ahead and log in. Okay, so here's our back end, and if we want to visit the front end, make sure everything's good. Okay, so this is the 2014, I think, default template, and we're just going to keep this template, and then we're going to create our plugin, and the widget will go right here on the sidebar. Alright, so we will get to do that next.